back to the 315 Sports Podcast. We're joined today by special guest Turner Pomeroy. Say what's up.
Hey.
Good job. Today we are going to do an all-time NBA draft. So all players are eligible for this. We randomized the order. It's going to go Turner, Gib, Steve, Shane, and then myself, and I'll have back-to-back picks, and then it'll go in reverse order like that. 10 rounds, 10 players, and after we're all done, I'll have the list. I'll post them on the Instagram, and I'll also put them in the description, and you guys can either vote in the comments on Instagram or on YouTube. So with the first pick, Turner is on the clock, and go ahead.
Well, I feel like this is pretty obvious. It's the GOAT, LeBron James. I mean, averages 27, should be MVP basically every year, but they won't give him it anymore after winning 4. I don't know. I don't think I need to explain myself. Shot 50% in his career from the field. Absolute stud.
All right, LeBron is off the board.
I'm up next, right, Tim?
You are.
All right, well, I want LeBron, but, I mean, I guess I'll settle with MJ, second best player. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have nothing else to say.
This really throws a wrench in my plan. With some false news. Fuck. My first pick, I'm gonna take Larry Bird.
Told you.
All right.
Big shocker.
Larry Bird comes off.
You say you're taking Kareem, Turner, so I'm just going off of I usually believe my friends.
Well, since you took Larry Bird, I'll take the all-time leading scorer, Kareem.
And Kareem is the first center off the board. And I now sit with back-to-back picks. Let me just delete these guys off my list. With my first pick, I'm going to go with my opinion, the best power forward ever, Tim Duncan. And with my next pick, with my back-to-backs, I'm going to go with, in my opinion, the best Laker ever, Kobe Bryant.
Tough opinion.
You go with Kobe, then I'll go with the real greatest Laker of all time, Magic Johnson, and get that Kareem and Magic duo.
Good pick. Real good pick.
Thank you, Steve.
Very, very good pick.
One of the greatest duos ever. Maybe the.
I'm going to go with, in my opinion, the greatest center of all time, most dominant offensive force we've ever seen in this game, Shaq Daddy, Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
All right, well, I really wanted Shaq. But I'll take another dominant center who has his own move, a little dream shake, Hakeem Olajuwon. I'll take him.
Yeah, with my pick, I'm going to take Wilt. I mean, I know he played with a bunch of scrubs back in the day, but he still dominated, so. And then
Centers go off the board.
Yeah, at point guard, I'm taking Stephen Curry.
Oh, my God.
Why not get the best shooter of all time?
That's exactly what – that was my train of thought.
Yep.
And 11.
So let's see here. Let's see what I can go with. I would have just taken Steph, but I can't take Steph now. You know, I'm going to take a shooting guard, the logo, Jerry West. Pair him with LeBron and the Dream, and I think I got a good 3 to build around, so Jerry West is my pick.
You have MJ.
Oh yeah, whatever. MJ, Jerry West, they can play small forward and shooting guard, whatever. Same thing.
Who's up?
You.
I think you are, Steve.
My pick. I'm going to take a guy, and I think I'll get the best front court with after this pick. I really like him. I don't care if he's a current player. I don't care if he's hurt right now. I'm taking Kevin Durant.
Damn it.
Took my pick.
My front court right now is Bird, Shaq, and KD.
That was my pick. Oh, there goes my plan.
I need to see who's gonna fit. You took KD.
Yep.
I'll take Dr. J.
Good pick.
All right. I sit here with back-to-back picks. I think I'm going to stick with the overall defensive aspect of my team at power forward. I'll take the big ticket, Kevin Garnett.
Oh, yeah, baby. Good pick, Tim. That was my next pick.
And then I'm going to get the all-time assist leader for my point guard. We'll take John Stockton.
I feel like we're just not paying attention to point guard right now. That's a good pick, though.
My pick.
Because back in the day, the big men were always the best players. So
Yeah. No, there's a lot of bigs off the board.
yeah,
But then again, there's so many great bigs. So
Yeah.
I might need a little bit on this pick. You know what? I'm gonna go with Kawhi Leonard here.
God damn it.
good pick.
Ugh. I don't know why I thought he would fall, but I wanted him.
I thought he'd fall too.
Who's up?
Who's up?
I think you are, Steve.
You are.
I'm just my bad. All right. My pick. Already got my front court all situated. This is tough. But I'm going to take who I think is the second greatest point guard of all time. Back-to-back championships. Bad Boys leader, Isaiah Thomas. Who's better than Curry at every single aspect of the game except shooting.
Tim, Bill Russell hasn't been picked yet, hasn't he?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, I'll take him. I think that's great value in for my fourth pick.
Yeah, I would have taken. I already had a front court. That was my only problem. That's why. Go pick it up.
I'm gonna take Dirk.
Okay.
And shoot, I forgot. Wait, who was I going to pick? Is Oscar Robinson still there?
Yep.
He is.
Oscar Robinson.
Good pick.
All right, for my point guard, I'm taking Steve Nash.
Steve's up.
Yeah, Steve.
All right, you gotta tell me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm really focused in on this.
You're
On
good.
the picks. I think I'm gonna mix it up a little bit here. Go with surprise pick. I think I have a pretty good team right now. I think I'm gonna go right now. This is gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna pick Giannis Antetokounmpo with my 21st pick.
Giannis comes off.
I need a guard. I'm looking at McGrady and Wade. I'll take Dwayne Wade.
All right, when I look at it, I got my point guard, shooting guard, and then either Duncan or KG could play center, so I got the center there, I think. So I still need a small forward. I'm going to take Scottie Pippen. And then I think I'll get a real center off the bench here. And I'll take David Robinson.
Good pick.
I want some more shooting.
Yeah, I need shooters now. I need like 2 more big men, and I'm just gonna load the rest of the team with just snipers.
This may be surprising, but I'm gonna take Ray Allen.
Fucking
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Have Ray Allen off the bench? It's nasty.
At 25?
Yes.
A lot of MVPs left on the board, my friend.
I like it.
Steve, you're up.
Thanks, man, for the reminder. I think I'm going to go with an extremely underrated player. I don't know if this is going to help out my fan voting, but I know this player is an absolute stud. Former MVP, multiple, Moses Malone.
Okay. And Karl Malone still sits on the board.
Who wants it?
I know, he's a rapist. Gabe is up.
Charles Barkley.
Good pick.
Damn it.
Vince Carter,
Wow.
pure athleticism. And then to go on with that, the one and only Carmelo Anthony.
Hello.
This is quite the draft here.
Yeah.
So I think I have 3 big men, and I have MJ and Jerry West and Steve Nash. So I need more scoring. Give me James Harden.
Okay. Steve?
Yep, I know this time. I'm just thinking. I'm going to take a player that's better than half the guys we've already drafted, Elgin Baylor.
Good pick.
All right, I'll be the one to take Karl Malone. It's a steal.
All right. Honestly, I was praying that both these guys would be here. I'm honestly shocked. With my first pick, I'm going to go with Allen Iverson. And then with my next pick, I'm going to go with Tracy McGrady.
Damn it, Tim.
Shoot. I don't know who to take. You took Tracy McGrady, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to need a second. I might be looking for another point guard.
Oh, my God.
I feel like there's one.
Did anyone take Patrick Ewing?
No, not yet.
Pick.
There's one big point guard name still on the board.
I got a lot of big men on my team.
wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Jason Kidd, but take Steve Nash for him.
Need shooting.
Steve, you're up, right?
Yep.
I'll be back in a minute.
Wait, how many? Do I have one pick here?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I got a lot of forwards, or else I'd take this guy. I don't know. Point guard. I'm gonna take Chris Paul.
Yep, that's who I was.
That's who I was thinking of taking. But
Still on the board.
Oh, yeah. Tim, I'm up, right?
Yes, you are.
Well, Turner's not here, so I can kind of give you my train of thought because I'm going to have another pick before any of you guys have a pick. I think I'm going to go Reggie Miller here.
Good pick, shooting.
Turner's back.
I'm sorry. What did Steven pick?
I picked Chris Paul.
3.
All right, yeah.
Magical. I mean,
Yeah, no. I'm going to need a guard. So I'm going to go with triple-double machine, Russell Westbrook.
That's a good bench piece.
Yeah. And then shit. I'm gonna need time on this one. Is the truth still there?
yep.
Oh,
Then Paul Pierce.
Tim, is there any way you can read off my team?
yes. You have Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Bill Russell, Steve Nash, Charles Barkley, James Harden, Reggie Miller.
Okay. So we only have 2 picks left, correct? Because we're doing teams of 10.
Yeah.
All right, so I do need another big man. Give me Kevin McHale.
All right.
This is me or Shane.
You're on the clock.
All right. I don't know if it's just because I love his game, but I think if this is the guy's my 4th guy off the bench, I'd love it. I'm taking Anthony Davis.
has someone taken Stockton?
Yeah, I took him.
I'll take Clyde Drexler.
Good pick.
All right, so off my bench, these are my last 2 picks. I really wanted Paul Pierce, but Turner nabbed him from me. Gotta do a little research. I'm gonna go in a small forward. I'm gonna go with Dominique Wilkins.
Fuck.
I know Steve has his jersey. And then last player off my bench, I'm going to go with some shooting. Arguably one of the best of all time, Klay Thompson.
I'll take Jason Kidd.
Good pick.
Bitch, Tim. All right. For my last guy. Made it tough on me here. But we're going to everybody in the prime, correct?
Yep.
Every player in the prime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Even though his career ended short, I'm still going to take his player in his prime. I'm going Penny Hardaway.
Oh, I thought you were going to go Bill Walton when I heard in his prime, but that's a good pick too.
Yeah, I had too many bigs already.
Yeah.
Fucked up my thing.
I'm down between 2 guys, 2 scorers, George Gervin and Pete Maravich. I think I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Pete Maravich. I like him more. I mean, he averaged 45 points a game in college, and then he averaged 25 in the NBA. And his career was cut short, so I don't think he gets kind of the love that most other guys get. So I'm going to go with Pete Maravich for my last pick.
That's a good pick.
And to end it all, Turner, is Dion joining your team?
I mean, if I have to take the best player off the board, it's between him or I would say Michael Carter-Williams. Michael Carter-Williams, absolute stud, averaging like probably 1 point a game. Dion, who's high on a plane constantly.
Gotta take Dion. Come on.
I'm gonna take a crazier fucking guy, Dennis Rodman. He can fucking rebound, and he's also
That's a good guy at 10. That's a good guy at 10.
Read off the teams, Tim.
All right. And you guys, I'm just gonna assume that the first 5 players you picked is your starting lineup.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Turner's starting lineup in no order will be LeBron, Wilt, Curry, Dirk, and Oscar Robertson. Gibbs' lineup will be Michael Jordan, Hakeem, Jerry West, Bill Russell, Steve Nash. Steve, Larry Bird, Shaq, KD, Isaiah Thomas, and Giannis.
4 big guys and a point guard.
This is a big-ass lineup.
Yeah, it's a big team.
That was the plan. I have Larry Bird in my 2.
Yeah.
Shane has Kareem, Magic, Dr. J, Kawhi, Dwayne Wade.
I like that one a lot.
And I have Tim Duncan, Kobe,
And
Kevin
Tim.
Garnett, John Stockton, and Scottie Pippen. And then I'll continue with my bench. David Robinson, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Dominique Wilkins, and Klay Thompson. Shane's bench, Ray Allen, Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, Clyde Drexler, Jason Kidd. Steve, Moses Malone, Elgin Baylor, Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, Penny Hardaway. Gibb off the bench has Charles Barkley, James Harden, Reggie Miller, Kevin McHale, and Pete Maravich. And then Turner, Vince Carter, Carmelo, Westbrook, Paul Pierce, and Dennis Rodman.
Let's talk about the starting 5 for a little bit.
Yes.
I think that'll be easier. I was trying to write them all down. I just want to make sure. Who's Shane's 5? It's Kareem, Magic, Dr. J, Kawhi, and who else?
Dwayne Wade.
Flash. And then for yours, Tim, it's Duncan, Kobe, Pippen, and then who else?
Kevin Garnett and Stockton.
Stockton. All right. I think it'll be easier if we talk about 5. Starting 5 for a couple minutes.
Yep.
I really like Shane's on paper. I think we all have really good teams because it's top 50. Oh, who's Gibbs' 5th? It's MJ, Akeem, Bill Russell, Steve Nash, and who was the 5th?
Jerry West.
Jerry West.
I was worried about my shooting. That's why I picked up Ray Allen pretty early.
Yeah, I won't be worried about your shooting, dude.
I think I was gonna
For the ball.
take him next.
Turner's team, strong on paper. Just the only thing is, you have Curry and Oscar. You gonna try to play Curry at the 2 then? I mean,
Small ball, Steve. That's what I'm playing. I'm playing small ball.
you're not gonna beat my team.
Yeah, probably. No, Oscar at the 2.
Not beating my team.
Oscar at the 2. So you have Curry at the 1, Oscar at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Dirk at the 4, Wilt at the 5.
Yeah, that's it.
That works. I mean, that's a strong team. I just think, I don't know. I like it. My team, I draft players for positions. I drafted players.
Who are you putting at your small forward?
Jerry West.
Because I'm going to run Stockton.
Your team is just huge. Absolutely like units on the court.
Right.
Kane and Steve Seams are just giants. Like,
I just feel like if you put, for me, I got Isaiah at the 1 because I need a point guard. And then Larry Bird at the 2. If Larry Bird was allowed to shoot the volume amount of threes the guys shoot nowadays, it'd be so much higher than everybody else's list. KD at the 3, Giannis at the 4, Shaq at the 5. You got 3 guys that are 6'10 plus. I don't know.
Larry Bird's your 2 guard and is like 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, Larry Bird's like 6'9", yeah.
He can keep the shit out of the ball.
Yeah. I think this is like – the tough thing is I think guys like Moses Malone, Elgin Baylor, Gibby's Jerry West, Dominique, some of those guys might not get the respect from people, but they don't understand that those guys are easily top 30 greatest players of all time. You know, Jerry West's the logo for a reason. Like, he's a bucket. His statistics are unreal. Like, people just don't realize that because he played so long ago that most of their dads weren't even watching basketball then. So it's like, you don't understand when you see a guy, I really like, Klay Thompson. Well, Klay Thompson can't hold a candle to Jerry West in his prime. You know what I mean? People don't get that, though.
Tim, the only issue I have with your starting five is that you said Stockton and Pippen are both starting, right?
Yep.
They both weren't even the best player on their own team.
That's true.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine with me. Pippen, champion. Stockton, top 3 point guard in my opinion. But I think
Stockton can also hold a jockstrap to guys like other point guards in my opinion, in this list. Like CP3, I think is just because I've watched him too. I think he's better than John Stockton's the all-time leading assist leader. But when you have guys that can just fucking shoot the shit out of the ball now, you don't need guys to really pass it to him. Guys like James Harden who are ISO that score at ridiculous clips, they don't need guys to pass him the ball.
Yeah, but Stockton had a jumper too. Not the most consistent, but I mean, if you want, like, I think my team is good enough where I could have Iverson come in and play the point instead, or someone like Grady. I mean,
I'd say that like those guys aren't. It's just like they weren't even the best player on their own team.
Yeah, that's a good point. Tim, your team was going to keep a close game in any of these teams because it's very good defensively. Like Stockton was a really good defender. Kobe, of course, Pippen, KG. Everyone you named was like honestly more known for their defense and offense besides Kobe. So that's you're going to keep it a game. It's just tough when it comes down the stretch,
I mean, I got Kobe. I think Kobe's the perfect player for a down the stretch type of game.
True. When you look at these other teams, I think these are all really good teams, so it's tough. But
I would have taken Shaq if I was you instead of Tim Duncan. Tim, with your first pick.
I agree. I think Shaq's better all time than Tim Duncan.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know. I think Tim Duncan just brings that winning. Tim Duncan never lost.
He also had the best coach, I think, ever. Arguably.
The best, like, modern.
If KG and Tim Duncan switched places, KG might have had a better career than Tim Duncan did. But that's just me. Because there's nothing that Tim Duncan did individually as a player better than KG did individually as a player better.
It's just he was on better teams.
Yeah, they're very
I
similar.
think my team just has the best clamps. I think we'll win our game off defense.
Yeah, but you can't guard a team like that has like just straight up scoring. Like Steve's team has a lot of scores. Shane's team has a lot of big guys that can score. Turner is just loaded with guards off the bench.
Yeah, Turner's next class can go and chuck the ball.
Westbrook and dude, small ball. Okay, it's all small ball.
Yeah, small ball is nothing wrong with that, except when you're playing like Shane and Steve's team that literally is one guard and 4 guys that are 6'8" and above.
Yeah, okay. We're not going to be able to stop them. They're not going to be able to catch up to us. Right?
I think a lot of my offense.
If Larry's at the 2, no way he's catching up to us.
A lot of my offense comes off my bench, though.
I've tried Jack and Giannis.
So like that, then so if you bring your bench guys in, you're losing your defense, which is your team's strength.
No, I mean Klay Thompson comes in one of the best two-way players in the NBA history. So
right now he's one of the best two-way players.
Now, yeah.
There's guys being drafted who are
now and all time.
Clay's good off your bench for shooting. So
Yeah,
I get that argument.
I mean, I got McGrady off the bench.
T-Mac was a great pick. I think we let him slide. I think the guys we just let slide in general, AI, T-Mac. I liked the fact they win the 30s. I thought was pretty.
I got him back to back there.
Oscar at 20 was a good pickup. Who got him? Who got Oscar?
I think Turner.
I did, yeah.
Turner, that's a good pick at 20, man. I think I drafted Giannis early, but I drafted Giannis to fill out my starting lineup because I wanted someone that's tall that can handle the ball, and everyone on my team is tall and can handle the ball. People forget Shaq and Orlando could run up and down the floor. Like you'd get the ball off a rebound and take it to the rack. So, I think I was surprised that Shane Gibbs' team has a lot of underrated shooting between Steve Nash, Jerry West, and MJ. So there's a lot of buckets there. And Akeem and Bill Russell, that's tough. That's just tough in general. You have the good defense and offense.
Yeah.
Shane's team just sounds like it flows well. Like between Magic and Kareem, and then Dr. J. Yeah. And Dwayne Wade or Kawhi is the worst player in your starting lineup. That's a good team. So it's tough.
Magic and Kareem were 8 finals together.
Yeah, Magic and Kareem. They went to 8. They went to 9-1-6. My bad. They went to 8-1-5. They went to 8-1-5. But yeah, if Kareem was younger, they went to more. Turner's team, besides he picked Curry earlier, I get why you guys picked Curry early, but I'm just
I got people off the bench if I played your team that I would sub in, like, just to make it taller. I can still run my fast break offense if I wanted it.
yeah, I get you.
I really wanted Kevin Durant. I would have picked him over.
I knew I wasn't gonna get KD.
I was hoping with KD my third pick, and I'm glad he left.
Like Tim, like having those back-to-back picks is so helpful because like you can get those kind of like you can like steal two guys. Like it's harder when you're Steve probably had the hardest because in the middle is the worst because
I forgot I was never gonna get a back-to-back, so that's why at the end I thought I had.
You're in the middle. Like at least me and Shane, after Turner or you would go back-to-back, we could just get the net. Like Steve had, it's like he's constantly waiting to pick somebody.
Yeah. Dominique killed me at the end there. And then fucking Turner, I honestly thought you were taking Kareem at 1. Like, it really threw me off when you took LeBron. Yesterday, you sounded legitimately like you're taking him, but you might have forgot that that you said it yesterday.
No, I remembered it, I think. And then, I mean, how'd you not go with LeBron, though? Like,
yes, I was surprised when you said you were going to. I mean, if you go in order of our players, like 10, like I think the guys we drafted are the top 10. LeBron, MJ, Larry Bird, Kareem, Duncan, Kobe, Magic, Shaq, Hakeem. I mean, you can switch Hakeem and Wilt. Or Wilt's in the top 10.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone outside the top 10. Like, I think we did a good job of drafting the top 10 players ever, like, in no order. You know what I mean?
Sorry, you go.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Who got KD?
I did. So my team, my front court's KD, Giannis, and Shaq. And then Bird can switch to KD. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Isaiah at the 1, KD at the 2. So a 6'11" guy at the 2, Bird at the 3, Giannis at the 4, Shaq at the 5.
I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter where, especially with your team, Steve, where all those guys play because they can all pretty much handle the ball and they can all guard pretty much whoever they want to guard. Except, I mean, Isaiah Thomas is obviously going to guard the other
guard. Yeah.
You got a 7-foot shooter at the 2 in KD.
That's why KD got picked higher than he might be all time right now, but for a game, like a pickup game where all these guys are playing.
I think, Steve, I agree. What'd you pick KD with, like your third or fourth pick?
I got him at 13, so my third pick.
No, I think that's a good spot for him.
I think that's a very good spot for him.
Especially if you're playing like pickup basketball, when you have a guy that tall that can play, it's tough, man. Like most of them alone.
Like if this is like an NBA style game, then it's different than if it's just like a pickup game.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
Guys like Allen Iverson and James Harden and Tracy McGrady, like those are pickup studs.
True. I think it's tough. If this
Tim Duncan would be falling if this is like a pickup game.
Yeah. I think if it's like an 82-game season, these teams you know, it's tough. Like I think Tim's team would do a lot better in an 82-game season than it would in like a pickup game.
Or in like a 7-game series. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I was hoping that I could get Kawhi instead of Pippen, but right after I took my point guard in stock and Kawhi came off the board, so I was kind of mad about that.
I liked Kawhi at 17. Who was that, Shane? Shane, you got Kawhi at 17?
Yeah.
I liked that. I don't think that's too early at all. I think if you have a great two-way player that can score the ball from anywhere, like that's why I picked KD so early.
Yeah, I went point guard center first too. I wanted to.
That's what I wanted to do.
I think in this you have to get a good center, and then you have to either get a point guard or a small forward to match with the center.
Yeah.
Or like an MJ or Kobe type of guard,
yeah.
like that kind of shooting guard. Or like one of those.
I honestly glad it worked out because I was planning on picking Shaq at 3 and thinking Larry Bird would be there, but I didn't want to risk it. Because Shaq might be
I think Larry Bird would have been there anyways, but
I think he would have been there.
Yeah, Shane wouldn't have picked him. It seemed like Tim was pretty set on Tim Duncan, and who else did you pick, Tim?
Kobe.
Yeah,
I still would have went Kareem and Magic for sure.
Yeah, so I mean that point.
I mean, it worked out for you.
Those are the two guys I had for 3 and 6. I had originally I had MJ, but Turner, flipped my world around when he said LeBron at 1. Even though that's like the one I would have done too, but so easy to build a team around. I feel like all these guys in the top 10 easy to build a team around.
Yeah.
Fine game.
No one picked Manu Ginobili. I don't know. I just find
but Turner's team also.
I feel that good.
Turner's team is also a little weird because as of recently, LeBron's been that point guard guy. So now you kind of do have 3 point guards in that starting lineup. 3 guys.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I could just bring Melo or Carter off the bench or Paul Pierce. Any of them off the bench.
LeBron could run the 3. Like he's 6'9". Like he could run the 4.
LeBron will play wherever they need him to play.
Yeah, it's LeBron. Just like all these guys, they don't have to play where played in their career. They can play wherever they want. That's how good they are.
I don't know if I had to play one. There's one team I had to play, like matchup wise, would probably be Turner's team. Just
Turner
because
doesn't have any big men. That's the thing. Other
Turner has
than
Wilt,
starting
but I
big
feel
men.
like Shaq's better than Wilt. LeBron's gonna be better than any guy on my team. That's fine. But I feel like my backcourt of KD and Isaiah Thomas would do fine against Curry and Oscar.
Yeah.
Like I
No.
don't know. That's just the height, probably.
That's why I would pick the taller bench. I guess.
Yeah, Turner. That's why I was surprised you took guys like Melo and Vince Carter because
Yeah, ball forward. Yeah, I get why now you did it. Now look at your starting lineup. So wait, we talk about benches now because I think my bench. I don't know. I like my starting lineup a lot more. My bench is literally just based off of guys that are going to replace guys in my starting lineup. Like I think my bench might have the worst bench out of 5 guys, but it's based off of like.
Yeah.
I think Moses Malone could come in and fit pretty well when Giannis comes out. I think Chris Paul can fit well when Isaiah comes out. I think AD can come out when KD. You know what I mean? It's more like that. I don't think my bench was better.
My bench was based on scoring for guys like Harden, Reggie Miller, and Pete Maravich, and then Barkley can play 3-4 if we go small. He can play the 5 if we go small. Then Kevin McHale can play either of the big positions too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went for scoring on bench as well.
So did I. I went for guard.
My
2
guards
players
won't score.
that could have got drafted that didn't. I think Chris Webber totally could have gone, but I think there just wasn't a need for because the tough thing is there's so many good big men that if you look at our teams, like Tim has Duncan in the starting lineup, Turner has Wilt, Gibb has Hakeem, and Bill Russell has 2 right there. You know, Shane has Kareem. I have Shaq. Like everybody had an all-time great big. So there wasn't like a need for a Chris Webber off the bench, but he's still, if there's a top 50 of all time, he's in it. We just didn't need him for our team necessarily.
Yeah. All right, guys. After you heard our starting lineups and benches, we'll throw them on the Instagram and you guys will vote. But we'll end the episode today with trivia game. So it's going to be whoever shouts it out first. What Celtic has appeared in the most career NBA games?
M. Jones. Oh, wait. Career NBA games?
Yep.
Like
Robert
right
Parrish.
now on the Celtics or like ever?
Ever.
Robert Parrish.
Correct.
Oh.
Who is the most coaching titles?
Was it Red Auerbach?
No.
Phil Jackson?
Yes, Phil Jackson. Who has the most career rebounds?
Most career rebounds.
Well,
Yes, Wilt. That is correct.
Good one.
Inflated stats.
Who has the highest career free throw percentage at 90?
John Stockton.
No.
Steve Nash.
Yes. What team has the worst record ever in the NBA and what year was that?
Bobcats 2008. I mean, yeah. No,
No.
2012.
Yes, 2012. Good job. Who blocked the most shots ever in one season with 456?
We're talking about
I don't know.
No.
Well,
He's kind of actually not that known, so this might be hard. His first name is Mark.
Oh, is it Sigma?
No.
I don't.
What?
Nothing.
What did he say?
The answer is Mark Eaton.
Who's that?
Oh, yeah. Slipped off the top of my head. Totally knew it.
Who was the first ever NBA MVP?
Wilt.
No.
Bob Pettit.
Correct.
Damn, Steve. Dude knows his NBA.
How tall was Magic Johnson?
6'9".
6'10".
He was tall.
That
as
is correct. Who has the highest career three-point field goal percentage?
Oh.
It's Ray or Reggie. Is it Ray?
No.
Reggie?
No.
Is
I
it
don't
a
think it's either of them.
non-3-point
Yeah.
shooter?
What?
Is it a non-3-point shooter?
No, he was known for shooting threes.
Kyle Korver.
No.
That was my other one. I don't know.
JJ Redick.
No. He's no longer in the NBA.
Oh, okay. Well,
Ray Allen. I already said Ray Allen. Never mind.
Fuck. I don't think it. No,
One more hint.
It can't be Steve Kerr. I don't fuck.
Is
It's
that
Steve
who it
Kerr.
is? Is
Steve Kerr is the answer.
Serious?
What seed were the Houston Rockets in 1994 when they won the NBA title? The lowest seed ever to win a title.
6.
Yes, 6 is correct.
Good shit.
And who was the lowest seed ever to make the finals, and what seed were they?
Okay, so either has to be a 7 or 8, and then it has to be. Does it tell you what year?
Yes, 1998 to 1999.
Okay, is it the Jazz?
No.
Okay, so
I'm trying to think of one of these.
so the Lakers were good around then. So it was probably something that the Lakers played in the finals, or the Spurs.
98 year.
Was it the Nets?
No. I don't know who they played this year, but they lost, obviously.
Is there any way we can get the conference?
They're in the East.
Knicks.
The Knicks or the
The
7 seed?
Knicks.
The 7 seed Knicks?
No, they were 8.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Turner got it.
This will be the last question before we end it. What city were the Lakers in prior to Los Angeles? Wow, that was pretty quick. Good job.
What city was it? I didn't know that one.
Minneapolis.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
All right. Does anyone have anything to say?
Let us know, guys. Check out the teams. Which one do you think the best one is? Any comments? Any future recommendations for videos? Turner, thanks for having.
Yeah, Turner, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for
And if anyone, 2 things. If anyone has Madden coins, please text me. And if anyone wants to play Warzone, please text me. I need people to play Warzone with. I'm trying to get a win. I'm the king of the gulag. If anyone wants to argue with me on that, I'm 3 for 3 in the times I've been in the gulag. So yeah, Turner, thanks for coming on. And
Yep.
Shane, I hope your brother's doing better.
Yes, everyone text Shane, stay safe. We'll end this by saying thank you to our first ever sponsor, Greenway Aerial Imaging. Make sure to follow his Instagram, Josh Greenway, great friend of ours. We're sponsoring with him now. No money involved, just promotions, free promotions. So yeah, make sure to vote, and we'll see you.
Yeah.